friends, and welcome to my channel. New and returning subscribers, it's Margie from the Budget Evolution, where we have fun saving our money. So if you like budgeting, cash stuffing, zero-based budgets, then this is the channel for you, because I love doing all of those. And one of my favorite things is also doing savings challenges where we play games. So sometimes I don't think about that in my intro that tell you that we're doing zero-based budgeting, we're doing cash envelopes, we're doing I usually wait until I tell you exactly what we're going to do in that video. So I thought I might try to add some stuff. I'll figure it out as we go along. All right, we are working on finally December. It is December of 2024. I can't believe how quickly this year went. I had so many goals. I didn't really write down like my yearly goals, but I had so many goals, and we far exceeded what I thought I was capable of. And a lot of great things happened this year. I am just blessed. I am so blessed, and I'm very thankful. And I'm thankful for this entire community. I got monetized this year. I got a raise. I got a promotion. My daughter's doing fantastic in school. So it's just, life has been good. All right. So we won't go into the goals of the new year, but we will go into some stuff for December. We had to make a lot of adjustments. I don't know if you really watched some of my other videos in November, and we had a lot of expenses that were coming up. One of them was my daughter she's currently, right now while I'm recording, she just arrived in New Orleans to do her, to go to her mid-year, which is the big conference for pharmacists that are planning on going into residency. So it is huge, and she is so excited. I think she's a little nervous, had a little trouble with the RCI unit, all figured out. Basically kind of what happened is she went to check in and they said, "Oh, we weren't expecting you until next week." And she's like, "What?" Oh my God, could you imagine? Give that poor girl a heart attack. She's trying to reach me. I don't usually have my phone on. It's always on silent because, going in and out of, work and stuff, I don't like to have it ring if I'm not at my desk or something. So anyway, lo and behold, it was their error. Luckily, they didn't double book. So, and obviously, if they did, we had a receipt from RCI that actually said this week. And it was their mistake on their end when they were putting it in their calendar that they had next week instead of this week. But it was all good. They still had plenty of room, and they still was able to get into the room that we needed her to be in, because there were 4 of them that were bunking all together to save money. So anyway, so they're there. They're just getting settled in, doing their ironing and fixing all of their clothes, because they all have to dress very professional. She is now a professional. So she's like, "Oh my God, Mom." So, and her luggage was a little over. She was 45 pounds. And then she's like, "Oh my God, I'm flying back Frontier, I think." If she's flying back Frontier, it's only 40 pounds. So she had to figure some stuff out, left some at her boyfriend's, because she did go to Atlanta first to spend a couple of days with her boyfriend. And then she went to the convention, went from Atlanta to New Orleans. And I am so excited for her. She's actually in a state I have never been in. And I just feel blessed that she gets to travel as much as she would like, and we're able to do that. So back to the budget. Oh my God, I went off on a tangent. It's like squirrel. And that is, we had to make a lot of adjustments. So all of it, like a lot of our sinking funds, and like we were putting money away extra for electric and all this other stuff. You'll see I will pull out last month's and this month's to show you some of the stuff that I took away, so we had funds for the things that were happening. And this is where your budget is not concrete. It is never concrete. It is ever changing. It is so ever changing to what is happening in your life, and things happen. And for us, we had some medical expenses that came up. We had her in going to mid-year, and that was going to cost like a couple, it was like between $500 and $600, for, she's got that just mid-year alone was $766. Flights, rental, food, gas, Uber's, it's going to cost about $700. And then she has residency that she's got to pay for. To apply for residency is, it's like $600. So these were not things that we expected. These were things that just kind of, happened. We were trying to save for them. Now, when I do my budget, how much money we're putting into savings. And one of the things that I was talking to my dad about this week when I was watching my mom, and that was, as much as I know I have the money to pay it, it's, do I want to take the money out of the savings that I made a goal for to pay for those things? Now, you saw my unstuffing how many savings challenges we had to stop because we had to pay for stuff and the money has to go into the bank and we got to pay it. But it's like my 10,000K savings. Like, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to have to touch it. But for this month, we had to. So let's get into our budget. Sorry, I didn't mean to bang the table. So let's get into this budget. This is my budget monthly planner. You can get this on my Google Drive in the description below. I have this uploaded as a freebie. You can print it out. You can probably change the size. I didn't do that. It's a regular full size 8.5 by 11. And it's in color and you can do it in grayscale. So, and check out any other stuff that's in there too. There's some other stuff that I've been putting in there over the year. So, and then sometimes I drop things in. Like one of the first things, I think I put it in a community post, and that was, I have all my cash teller slips and stuff here. But one of the things that I forgot is when I did my travel challenge, I forgot that I made like an IOU, but I call it, you overspent, I owe myself. So I don't owe anybody but myself. And that is in there too as a freebie. Okay, so let's get to December here. And I did go and make it all nice and pretty. There's November. We didn't have any goals because there was a lot going on. We were going to be on vacation. And, with the holiday, it was just too much to try to figure out some of those goals, but goals are very important. So this is our December spread. Doesn't that look nice and pretty? I kind of did the red and green and just tried to make it as pretty as I could. We have 3 paychecks this month, and it is, paycheck one's going to come out on the 12th. I hate when it comes out on the 12th. I like it when it's in that first week. I don't know why. It just messes me up a lot. And then the second paycheck, hubby's paycheck, comes out on the 19th. He gets paid once a month. And then my last bi-weekly paycheck comes out just after Christmas. All right. Do I have goals? Actually, no, I don't. Actually, I do have one goal. I am going to put a goal down. And that is stay in budget. I had mentioned before in some of my other videos I just posted, I am terrible between October and December when it comes to staying on any kind of budget and not overspending. December is probably my worst because, it's like you're in the store and you're like, oh, wouldn't this be cute? And, oh, I want to put that in there. Their stocking. Oh, this would be really cute to stick there. And, oh, yeah, that's me. That is me in December when it's like crunch time and I had already done all my shopping, but yet you're still out there and everybody's, and the sales are going on and, yeah. I got to stop doing that. So that is a goal for next year. We'll talk about that in another video. And I am actually planning, I know this video is going to be like, it's like everything. I'm just going all over the place. I want you to look forward to I am going to try to have it that it comes out on New Year's Day. So I will have to pre-plan and film it before and then have it so it drops on New Year's Day. And that is, do I have enough money to retire? When can I retire? So I'm going to do an entire video of figuring out how much, what do they call that? Net worth. I'm going to calculate our net worth and I'm going to see how much we have if we could retire. Now, my husband is already retired. So this is more me seeing if I have enough money to retire at 62. Right now, I'm 56. I have 5.5 more years to go. So I want to see if I could retire at 62 and have enough money for health insurance until Medicare hits. So we'll talk all about that in that video. And that is something that's going to hit on New Year's Day. I'll have to make a note for myself to remind myself that I put that out into the internet and you guys are going to be looking for it. And then that's like, oh, now I'm under pressure. Okay. But that is something I definitely want to do. I kind of did an example one to see, you know, how hard it would do in research. And I think I did put a lot of information of how to calculate your paycheck and how to calculate your Social Security. I've already put that out in videos, but I will put it out again in that video. And I thought it would be really cool to show you the process of how to figure that out. It was a process to learn. I had to ask questions, I had to research, I had to figure out all the websites, and I want to be able to give that to you. I just wanted to wait till a good time, and I thought that would be a really good time. New Year's Day, start of the year, where are we at? And it's actually a really cool thing to do because then you can really see your overall picture. All right, this video is going to end up being long because I'm talking about everything else but my monthly budget. So let's get started. What else is going on? We got Christmas coming up. We got New Year's. Yes, to an awesome 2025. 2024 was fantastic. Want 2025 to be just as amazing. I know there's a lot of things happening out in the community, in our budgeting community. We all know the people that might be struggling. The people are losing their jobs, got laid off, and, you know, sick family members. This community is so beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful that we could talk about almost anything. I'm out there, I'm supporting all of you, and I love watching your videos. I love hearing about your lives, and I pray that 2025 is going to be an excellent year for you and things get better. Okay, so I'm putting it out there. That's my prayer to all of you out in the community, is for things to be better than they are, whatever that may be. Okay, I know, I'm all over the place. All right, so we are gonna go to our monthly budget. I'm gonna pull it actually out because it's a lot easier to do when it's not in the book. See, I've already been doing my expenses. Yeah, I'm still trying to come up with a system of how to do that. All right, so my first paycheck is coming out on the 12th, we said, and it is going to be $2,187.26. My husband's paycheck is coming the 19th, and his is going to be $2,058.00. Nice even check. And then my second check is coming out on the 26th, and it will be, I'm salary, so it comes out the same, $21.87. I can't write like this. Who's kidding who, right? 26. So let's add that up. I kind of angled the calculator so we wouldn't get too much of a glare. I did check that before we started. So 2058 and 2187.26, and that gives us $6,432.52. We are going to leave in our buffer $12.52 just to make the numbers nice and even for us. So it will leave us $12.52. Oh, I did that wrong. 643252 minus $12.52, and that gives us $6,420 to budget. We are working on a zero-based budget, which means by the time we get to the end, it better be a zero. So electric. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Let me look at November here. No, that's October. There's November. Okay. So in November, we were doing $157 for electric. Well, that was to supplement how much electric has gone up, and we're on a payment plan. So we pay $107 every month, and then at a certain point in the year, which will be April, we have to pay the difference, whether it's up or they give us a credit back. It's going to be up. So we are pre-planning and putting a little extra away so we are not hit with such a big bill come the spring. So, but for this month, because of all of our other expenses, we're leaving this at $107. leaving it that, and the $50 we have to move to other places. Homeowners, homeowners was $185. Homeowners now is $234. Yes, see, this is another reason why, you know, everything's getting more expensive. Okay, water is, we're estimating 65. We've been doing right about $64. And that's because my daughter's now home. And then this month might be a little bit more for the bill when it comes in, because we will also be having her boyfriend here for a couple of days. Okay, health insurance was the same at $126. Car insurance went from $265 to $295. Yeah, it's life. Tolls, we're leaving at $50 because I want to keep putting that extra money away. Like, we're driving back and forth to the airport. My daughter's, you know, flying, and she'll be driving next month down to Georgia. Excuse me, I had to cough. Okay, and then cell phone. So our cell phone bill is really $200, and our internet is $32. So that's the $232. So I wanted to break that out so you could see that. Natural gas is still $132, and so far, I mean, we're not in the middle of winter yet. So far, our bill, it looks like we're just right. But that may change come, you know, January, February. Monthly subscriptions, we're leaving at $63. And then our Capital One, which is extra savings for my daughter when I need a little extra cash to pay for things for her. So that is that. So I'm going to put this off to the side. We're going to add this up. And that is $1,354. So $1,354. And we take our $64.20 minus our $1,354. And I've got actually, you know, I want to start a series with my daughter. She gets money, and I did a budget with her. So I want to be able to bring that to you to show how I'm teaching her how to budget her money. So maybe we can get her in on some videos, and then you can watch her process, because over next year, if she gets into a residency, she'll be getting paid, but then also her loans will be hitting. So we'll have to see how that works out. So I might start like a little side, you know, series for her. Not sure what to call it. Maybe we can come up with a really cool name. So that leaves us $5,066. All right, our cash envelopes. I get $100. My husband gets $100. We're still estimating $450 for groceries. $100 for household, $100, no. Yep, no. I knew that was wrong as soon as I started to write it. Let me get the sort quickie thing. Not sort quick, white out. Oh, goodness me. Okay. Gas is $50 for myself and $50 for my husband. And then we're going to do our $100 for dining out. So that should come to $950. Yep, $950. And then we take our $50.66 minus $950. And that leaves us with $4,116. Okay, this is where a lot of stuff changed. Okay, so for this month, you can see last month we had accountant. We're not going to do that this month. We just have to start stocking the money away next year. We're going to skip down. Do I have J-House? Yeah, I do have J-House on here. So J-House is, yeah, okay. So this is where you will see why. Okay, graduation. So let's go down to graduation. Graduation was $100. We're leaving it at $100 because we have to pay for that trip. Skiing, my husband is still going on a ski trip, so we're just keep stocking away some $50. He spends about $600 on his trip. J-House. Now, we were estimating to put up $50 until I found out how much it was going to cost for her residency programs. and that is going to be $600 that we have to put away. So you know now, when I get down here to 10K, and that's not $1,200 anymore, that's why. So this is what I talk about when you are doing your budget and you find out, oh my God, I got to pay this in a couple weeks. You have to manipulate your budget to fit it in somehow, some way. Okay, car maintenance is $50. We are upping that to $80. Exactly why, I don't remember why I upped it to $80, but that's what it is. DMV is going to stay the same at $15. Life insurance we're going to keep at $26. You can see all these other ones are not going to happen, like wedding in Japan. We got rid of the emergency fund. That is now our 3 months ahead binder. Renovations we got rid of. Not that we got rid of it, just this month. Just this month, we are not going to be putting money into them. MUA, all right, let's see. So we did keep date night. So let's go down here to date night. Date night is going to still, we upped this to 50 because it's date night and the party fund. So before I was doing 20 and 20 and it was 40. So right now I'm doing 50, and I'm doing that because again, we have company staying with us. So I just wanted to be a little bit prepared. So where's MUA? MUA is $30. That stayed the same. Medical. So normally in medical, we do $140. Well, we are putting $460 into medical because I have to pay those bills. They're going to come in, and I had my injection done last week, and that was $230 some. So I have to accommodate for it somewhere. So that's why some sinking funds are not happening this month and some are up to the wazoo. Okay, yearly subscriptions, that is staying the same because those are things we have to pay. And then our low priority binder is going to be $200. We're upping that because of, again, we have Christmas dinner, we have, gifts, extra gifts, obviously I'm going to get something for my daughter's boyfriend, so things that I didn't plan for that now I have to account for. Retail therapy is you was 25. We are upping that to 50 this month. Again, same thing because of those extra spending that I know I will probably do, but I'm going to try to stay within my budget. Self-care is going to be 50. Figured we don't really need anything. We just got moisturizer. I might need some body cream, but that's about it. And then we created our miscellaneous fund because guess what? I haven't been funding my miscellaneous fund. And then when I need it, there's nothing in it. So I'm putting $50 in there. So let's put this off to the side. Let's add this up. Okay. $17.95. That is correct. Okay. So we have $4,116. We're going to minus our $17.95 in sinking funds, and that gives us $2,321 left. Destroy the debt. We are giving it its normal $237. I could have stopped and not did that this month, but I wanted to stay on track with that because when I saw that $16,000 balance go down to 14, I was like, yes, we're so I didn't want to change that. So we have $2,084 left for savings. That is still an amazing amount of money to save in 1 month. So but again, if we need it, we know it is in our savings. But a lot of these savings, you'll see when I do my January budget, I have specific goals for each one of them. So 3 months ahead is now our emergency fund, and that is going to be $300. Our 3K savings, which is saving for appliances, that is going to be $200 this month. Save 10K. We won't be able to do the $1,200, but we are still going to be able to put in $600. I still wanted to stay on top of that for this month, and it'll go back up to hopefully $1,200 in next month because I was trying to do it within 26 weeks. Yeah, that's just a goal because I knew I had to pay for that Hawaii trip in April, and that is $8,000. And right now we only have 46 $4,900, something like that. So I still have to stay on top of that. I can't just like say nilly-willy and just, not do it at all. Okay, bingo, we are doing 75 like usual. Now, we changed our categories to savings binders and savings challenges. Savings challenges is that one book, the nice green resin book. That is like fun big games that we play in that savings challenge. The saving binders are all the other ones. The travel binder, the my save to sink binder, my holiday binder. So I wanted to separate that out because, it's just easier to figure out the cash. Because when I was lumping it together, it was really confusing me. So savings binder, we are doing $399. And then nope, I got that wrong. See, I already got it backwards. That was the cap. It just fell right off the table. All right, savings binders is going to be $510, and our savings challenges is going to be $399, and that's for the month. And it's because to make it more entertaining for you guys, I separate the money out, and then those binders have funded money that we could play games with. And I am loving the games. So we have 300, see, it's on an angle, 200, 600, John, look at that, 3, 2, 6, 75, 510, 399, and that is our $2,084, 2,084 from 2,084, what? 2084 from 2084, hello, is supposed to be our zero-based budget. All right, there we go. Let's put this back in the book. I did get a beautiful comment from somebody that they were so inspired by my channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you're watching this, you know who you are. I just posted on your comment. Thank you. I hope I can help. If I can help one person or more, if I can help one person get inspired to budget, I think I'm doing a good service. And I think that's this whole channel. I love this community because every single one of you inspire me to do my budget and save my money and look for the future. Okay, so that was our monthly budget. And we can close up our lovely binder here. And I'll be just doing our first week paycheck because, I'm here. I might as well make the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.